All right, everybody, just as we get prepared for our next run here, just remind everybody who may just be tuning in that you're watching Summer Games Done Quick 2015. This is a charity marathon with all proceeds going towards Doctors Without Borders, an international medical humanitarian organization providing aid in nearly 70 countries to people whose survival is threatened by violence, neglect, or catastrophe, primarily due to armed conflict, epidemics, exclusion from healthcare, natural disasters, or malnutrition. All right, we have a $30 donation from RVB. While the feats of gaming are incredible, my favorite part of SGDQ is the positive atmosphere, the sense of community, and the good sportsmanship that I always see. Keep up the good work, guys. We have $15 from Shatter Mage, who says, "You cannot save animals and be fast. This is a speedrun. Please kill the animals." We have $42 from Kabuthunk108. "Hey guys, as with many others, it's amazing to be able to watch difficult games be made to look simple. Good cause, good gaming, it's win-win. I've been watching for years and have always tried to get some donating in every time. Keep it up. Also, follow your heart. Save the animals. They've done nothing but help you. It would be heartless to not return the favor." We got $30 from Naoto. "Had to donate during Echo because watching Blue Glass's Echo runs is what introduced me to GDQ in the first place. Can't wait to see this game destroyed once again."
At this point. Boop. Hey, so are there like any there's no orange in the buttons? Oh, it's a little
We
weird.
have $50 from Anonymous, who says, "Hey guys,
Oh,
so
hey, yeah,
much
maybe
fun
that's why
watching
the
this
C button
event.
needs to be
I
just
wish you
jammed really hard.
continued success.
All that Cheeto
success.
dust.
Keep up the great work.
Cheeto fingers
Greetings from
control.
Germany."
Like, come on, dude. All right, looks like, yeah, they're all set here. So, I guess whenever you're ready, my man. Oh, for sure. Yeah, oh, just to make sure that donation incentive was met, correct? All right, hey, awesome, sweet.
Okay. All right, so are we ready to go?
Yep, ready whenever you are, my man.
Okay. Let's do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, go.
Oh, here, I gotcha. Teamwork.
Teamwork.
All
So
right.
the first stage we do is orange because there's a potentially really bad soft block in the stage, so we want to get it out of the way. And the stage is easy anyway, so nothing too harsh in here. The things we start with, I start with Chaser, the little Mountain Doritos right now, because the weapon I'm going to be getting, I'm going to be getting Flame Chaser, and that is probably the best weapon in the game. You can fully control it, and it does max damage. There's 4 weapons that do max damage, and by that I mean like 4 damage a frame. Flame Chaser, Flame Lightning, or Lightsaber, which is what he will be getting. Chaser by itself, and I think double Force. And the reason that I'm getting Flame Chaser and he's not is because with 2 people, the game will have a tremendous amount of slowdown if you have like 2 flames on screen, because as you can see with his, there's quite a lot of particles being created, like a lot of effects going on. And Flame Chaser has like more than that, so having 2 is potentially catastrophic. Flame Lightning or Lightsaber is a pretty good weapon because it deals constant damage, like it's always there, just like the fire is right now for him. And it also creates kind of a dynamic, like I'll be sitting back trying to get rid of shots, trying to chase the boss around, and he will be like literally chasing the boss around. So it's like a long range and melee kind of thing. So it works both in a speed and style aesthetic kind of thing. This section of orange, it's just a big auto scroller. You don't have to kill these guys, you just got to survive for long enough. If you're on the right side of this, you'll take crushing damage, which does 20 vitality. I don't know why.
Just want to make sure that we get punished for being silly sometimes.
Almost got him. If you throw your partner at the right time, the mini-boss instantly dies, but as you can see, he's pretty quickly dead anyway.
Oh, hey there, nice.
All right, that's forced to drop right there. We don't need that. That's lightning. He
Ooh,
needs
hey,
that.
yeah, I need that. Sweet. Let's grab my lightsaber here in a second.
There's flame. That's
There
what
we
I
go,
need.
cool.
Good, we got our weapons. It's pretty luck-based. You can get, like, the same thing. I think in a practice run we did earlier today, we got, like, all chasers.
Yeah, there was
we don't need
really
that at all.
poor luck there, for sure.
So here's the deal about co-op. Well, hold on. Throwing does a massive amount of damage. Don't hold up like that, dude. What are you Come on now. Throwing does the most damage out of anything. You probably want to get that really quick. Hey, come here. You shouldn't really be getting hit too much on this set of bosses, but, you know, for safety's sake. This is Smash Daisuke. He has a pretty funny bug with him. Let's see if we can pull it off. That looked like it was it.
Yeah, I think we got it.
Yeah, so normally when he's flying around, he'll go into invincibility once you do a certain amount of damage.
Oh,
but
hello.
Nice. If you throw him as he's being hit, like when he's shaking back and forth, then he will just be like locked in that flying state where he can't do anything else but drop bombs. There's a refight with him. You can do the exact same thing. Orange is potentially really dangerous.
Oh, hi there.
But as Tony's about to show off, all you gotta do is throw him over and over. Now, the thing about that is if you're below him, he will always do this attack where he...
Oh, hey, 1 vitality.
Yeah, hey.
Kinda
and
close, you know?
We
Hey.
did not get the soft lock either. Sometimes that tower on the left doesn't spawn, and if that happens, you fall for like 3 minutes, and then you die, and then you can't continue the game.
Yeah, so sorry, Lobo.
fantastic.
You know, we know you really wanted us to get that, but didn't happen.
Yeah. Something else about the order you do the stages. With each one, you start the next with 20 extra starting vitality. So we began with 100, and now we started with 120, and that continues for the rest of the game. And we end with 220 starting vitality. But something I didn't actually get to say. With Orange, if you're below him, he'll always do the same attack. So you can like bait him into doing it over and over and just throw looping him. It's pretty simple. It's as easy as it looks. In sections like this, the soldiers kind of respawn for as much as they want until you reach like a mini boss area. Like this little guy, he's a phantom. You've seen a couple of these already. The thing about phantoms is like throwing them isn't that fantastic of an idea, nor is throwing your partner at them because they just go into invincibility right away. So the ideal thing to do is to shoot them until they lose a little bit of health and then throw them, because throws like kind of go past the invincibility threshold to get a little bit of extra damage in. Now this dude right here, he has a bunch of wonky things he can do, like heal himself. So this setup we have right now kind of guarantees that we kill him no matter what he does. With him doing jump kicks at him, it does a good chunk. And with me shooting at him, it doesn't matter where he goes, we'll be dealing constant damage. So it usually works out okay. This is a little auto-scroller segment. There's a lot of those in this game. But they're kind of entertaining, I'd say. Or at least not very long. This one is maybe like 20 seconds or something.
Yeah, not too bad at all.
Yeah. There's enemies falling down, but he's just kind of cheaping it out right now, as he typically does in every game he plays.
Well, hey, you know, just got to go with what works instead of,
Yeah,
you know, putting in any
exactly.
effort.
You can kind of like moonwalk in this game, or like moon slide there. It's kind of funny. You don't want to alert the bees here, so you want to slide along the ground or something to not trigger them. Alright, time for Pink. Pink is a weird boss. You're probably going to see some awkward things here. You don't want to get trapped underneath at the start, so we kind of take it a little slow. Then we just throw upwards to deal massive damage and hope that we don't get blasted by the shots, which we didn't. So
Hey,
good fight,
there you
good
go.
fight.
That was a really good pink fight. Nice action pose, dude.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Worked really hard on it. For the gym, the first player, Red, always picks it up. Nothing you really do about it.
Yeah, so I get to just hang out and have a
Yeah,
little fun
you
while
get
he
to do
actually
whatever
has
you
to.
want, man. You get to actually have fun.
Yeah, definitely.
Speaking of auto-scrollers, this one's kind of long. It's just moving through this platform area, well, on a platform, I should say. It's kind of neat. You get this little slide animation that's cool. And if I have the Doritos, I can do this. You can also like switch gravity by hitting the jump button over and over.
Hey, man, don't make me do all the work here. Come on.
Okay, I won't. Those little bomb dudes will spawn from whichever corner, any of the four. So the setup we typically go for is he'll kind of jump around and kill people, and I'll kind of lame it out myself, sit in the corner, shoot at the floor. With these dudes in the cars, you have to blow them up. I got him off screen, so that's good. If you don't get that guy off screen, yeah, you have to wait for the car to like double back, and it just wastes time. So it saves a couple seconds to do that. Nice.
Hey, man, working hard here.
So am I right now.
So these gates can do a lot of damage, but luckily we have a bit of a setup to not get hit by them. We'll see if we can consistently do that here.
By setup, you mean like chill out in the top corner, and then when they reach us, just move out of the way.
Well, you know.
Yeah,
It's better than
it's
just kinda-
like hold up, and then you hit down eventually, and it works.
Yeah, definitely a frame perfect jump there for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, if we have any donations, this would be a cool time because it's just kind of more of the same for a little bit.
Sure.
The boss isn't for like a minute or two.
We have $50 from Jacob, who says, "Hey, Ion and Tony, we forgot here. Good luck on the run. Wish I could be there, but oh well." Ape2 for AGDQ 2016.
You know it, dude. Based we forgot. What a guy.
We have $50 from Anonymous. Even if it's a speedrun, don't forget your heart. Save the animals. $50 from Barack K. I love you guys. Never stop.
We love you too.
$100 from Anonymous. As always, it is awe-inspiring to see the level of skill on display here at GDQ. Best of luck to all runners, but make sure you have fun. Putting 100 to get 100% in Chrono Trigger. The future can only refuse to change if we refuse to change it.
All right, we are almost done with the auto-scroller segment. We got like a... Would you call this a mini-boss?
I'd call him a obstacle, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, Smash Dice Gay makes his glorious reappearance where he chucks his own soldiers out the window. But you're not going to see him do that because we just destroy them all as they come out. It's a little inhumane, but you know. I'm for kill the animals myself, so this
Yeah.
is just my daily routine.
I mean, we're at a speedrunning marathon. Save as many frames as we can, right?
Yeah. All right. The Moss 7 Force, manned by Green. It's pretty long, but it has a lot of dynamic things to it. He has 7 forms. He will always start with Soldier Force and punch at people, throw boomerangs, you know. It also has a lot of slowdown. This is one of the worst forms for that, actually. So what he's going to do, he's going to stay up there and deal constant damage while dodging most of the boomerangs and punches, and I'm here trying to bait him into like punching at me because those are easier for him to dodge and for me to dodge than the boomerangs.
And luckily the boomerangs do a very minimal amount of damage, so I just kind of eat what I can when they come my way and just dodge the really dangerous things.
Phoenix Force is intimidating at first, but it's really predictable. Like when it shows up, you want to move to the side opposite of where its tail is facing, so it's facing left, so we go in the right corner and we don't take any damage. And you can repeat that for a while. But it has 4 different ways it can show up. It can be facing in any of the 4 directions, like up, down, left, right. So we're going to get the same one here, move to the left because tail is facing right. Chill in the corner, hang out. Eat some slowdown, as is typical of this game. There's a lot. Quite a bit.
Yeah, this game really pushed the hardware of the Genesis, and it definitely shows in terms of all
got
the
it again,
slowdown.
dude.
Hey, awesome.
If he shows up facing right, then you just go to the right, and the same for left. And if he's like facing backwards, like his
Oh, I
tail
love
comes
crab.
out first, then you just kind of do the opposite thing that you would do when he's facing you, like go where his tail is facing. I think that's right. We haven't actually gotten that in ages, so I kind of forgot.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
definitely.
lie. With Crab, he spawns stuff out of his little pincers or whatever. So you just chill up here and shoot at one of them and blow up whatever he makes as soon as it happens. Pretty easy fight, I'd say.
Yeah, I'm definitely putting in a lot of work here, making sure
Yeah,
that it's not
definitely.
hitting Ion here. And Ion's just kind
Definitely,
of spinning
dude.
the D-pad timing. I'm doing a lot of really difficult stuff here in this run.
All right, I bet his tail's next. It's
Hey.
Urchin. Urchin's kind of funny. Bounces back and forth. You don't know when he's going to come down at you. He may not even do it. He may just fake you out and go to the other side instead.
Yeah, the thing about that is, too, we actually have to react to it. It's not like something we can just predict and go with, so...
Thankfully, we have godlike reactions, so
Oh, yeah,
it doesn't
absolutely.
matter. It's fine. See, look at that. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, I
Easy.
mean, when you're paired with a god gamer like iongravirei, it's it just rubs off on you a little bit.
Right. When he gets to 1500 vitality, he just does that. So, easy stuff. Tiger's probably the most dangerous one. He'll
Kinda looks
target
like he
one of the
wants me here.
Gunstars and blast them. So they can't deal damage. So like if he's targeting me, it's better because I can move my Flame Chaser around while dodging. But with Tony, his lightsaber, he can't really do that. He just has to move out of the way.
Yeah, so this is a good pattern for me here, because then I can kind of hunker down and do some damage. But depending on the shot that he gives off, it makes it really difficult for me to do anything, to be honest.
Yeah, he'll just kind of do this for a little while. If we take too long, which we shouldn't, I would hope not, he would go back to his thing where he runs around and tries to blast us.
Okay, so this is a really good pattern here. It'll give
Yeah,
us a
we
lot
can
of
just
time to
do
just kind of sit
nothing.
here.
Check that out, dude.
Hey,
I
good
think
dodging
he-
skills,
I think he
dude.
does one more. Yeah, so we're good. I think Blaster's the only one we have left, right?
I think we have tail, too.
Oh, right, Tail. I
Speaking
forgot.
of which,
Yeah,
hey.
Tail. Hello. Tail like moves around the arena, so you gotta like follow his tail a little bit, and he can like blast little rainbows at you. Typically, we want to stay near the bottom so that he does a little tail spin, because it's easier for Tony to hit him when that happens.
Oh,
It's
dude,
also
this tail
easier
sucks.
for Tails to hit Tony, apparently. Sometimes you can just loop around again, and sometimes he'll move around multiple times, like he is right now. He can do this, I think, up to 3 times. Is he going to do it again? Nope.
Nope,
Okay.
we're all good.
There's a nice little option you have there. You can just like switch gravity to the bottom right, and if he kept going, then you're fine, and if not, then you have enough reaction time. Blaster's my favorite, dude.
Yeah, so we just kind of hang out. We're kind of in a blind spot for his shots, so definitely a really difficult fight, though.
I would
Man,
say
it's,
so. Like,
it's
look at
making me
this.
sweat.
I'm giving my thumb a workout, like spinning this right now.
Well, I mean, I could probably just be like, hey, what's up?
Hey,
Cool.
that's 7 force. All right, the 4th stage we're going to go to is Black's stage, and this is the most painful, especially if you're running this game
Yes.
solo. Like, this is pretty much the reason why I don't want to run
Oh,
this
hey
game
there.
solo,
Ooh,
and
nice
why,
save.
you know, just this game and Tony's the match made in heaven.
Yeah, a little story as to why I'm running it compared to White Diamond, the original guy
Who?
on the schedule. Well, that was actually me under a different name. But actually, one of Ion's friends was going to be doing the run with him, and sadly he couldn't actually make it out. So, being the good speed friend I am, I decided I'd give my boy Ion a hand here with this. And we actually did a lot of our practice through online play through Jens and Kylera.
Thank you,
because,
Kylera, for being
We're
there,
literally
I guess.
the opposite sides of the U.S., you being in Texas and me being local here.
Hey, throw the die, dude. Just
Oh, yeah.
die.
Hey, come on, dude.
That's all you got to do. Just die.
And hey, I did. It's all good.
Nice. So the deal with Dice Maze, obviously you roll a die, you go however many spaces you roll, and whichever space you land on has a different thing. It's mostly bosses, different bosses. Some of them are like little obstacle courses, though. And most of them are bad for Tony to get. Timeron's not bad because he can deal pretty much constant damage to him. So it doesn't matter whether like he or I get it. There's some of them that are very elusive and they move around a lot, so it would be much preferred if I got them. And there's one that he's much better at than I am. The little tiny dude.
Oh, Minion Soldier?
Yeah,
nah,
Minion
dude.
Soldier.
Minion Soldier's the biggest buster of the dice maze. Let's
Yeah,
be
for
completely
you, dude.
honest.
Come on now. And there's little item rooms that can give you extra weapons if you did this first, or like health if you're bad. I'm just gonna grab it because I'm probably bad. I don't know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I definitely carry the run for sure.
Yeah, for sure. The way the dice maze works is each person, well, with the exception of the first roll, each person gets 2 throws. But if they land on a space, the other person's oh my god.
Yes.
If they land on a space the other person's already clear, it doesn't count. So you can potentially roll a bunch of times.
This is true teamwork right here. Thank you, Ion, for
Yeah.
taking one for the team.
Yeah. I'm glad I got Minion Soldier, dude.
Me too.
Goodness.
Yeah, if you play like perfectly, you can actually
Okay.
loop your slide tackle into them, but it's definitely pretty difficult to do. So, I mean, we both take pretty healthy amount of damage from Minion Soldier.
I think it has to do with where your slide tackle ends. Like, if you're near him, then he can potentially throw you.
Hey, nice. We're getting 100% clear on the dice maze. Sweet.
No, we skipped the first tile, so.
Well, we'll see what happens.
This is
on
one of
the
the
way back.
obstacle courses. Hopefully Tony doesn't beef it. he just
I'm
did.
pretty well known for that.
He
so
beefed it just now.
Let's just
so it's
make our
over.
way over here
Yeah, if,
and totally keep beefing it.
yeah,
here.
if you screw
Wow.
up,
Here, there we go.
then you want to go to the middle column. It's faster to go from the far left one all the way up and then straight across.
So this is an IL world record, right? 47.
Yeah, even though I got a 55 sometime.
I mean, that was without video evidence. Let's be honest.
Right, yeah.
Oh, hey, that's me again. Hey,
Yeah, so since he landed on the clear, he gets to go again because it didn't count. It's all good.
dude, Dice Maze luck is beautiful
I love
today.
Dice Maze.
Oh, hey, Melon Bread, my boy. So this is the hardest boss fight in Dice Maze here, and as you can tell, I'm really stressing over this here. It takes a long time for him to actually do anything, so even in co-op mode where you're doing less damage, you can still take him out, no problem.
Oh yeah, I should mention the differences between solo and co-op while we have time because Dice Maze takes 10 years. In co-op, you deal damage every other frame, like your weapon will flicker out, so in order to deal max damage, both players need to be attacking at the same time. The only exception is body attacks, like this thing I'm doing right here, or jump kicks, or what have you. Those do the same damage that they do in solo play. So typically, if you can, you want to do them. But that only works if bosses are pretty stationary, like with Melon Bread, or with that thing I just blew up, the Street Fighter turret car. I can't remember which one this is. I haven't landed on this in ages.
Oh, hey, this
Oh
one.
yeah, this is a funny one. Another obstacle course. Not very memorable. Okay, I'm probably going to remember it after this because of
There
that.
we
But yeah, that was something I tried to do, but I don't know. My positioning wasn't quite right. If you slide off and you hit like left and jump at the same time, then you'll clip through usually.
There we go. Excellent. This Dice Maze is
I'm loving
one
it.
for the record books here.
Shoutouts to Wilbo and Goldfinks for wishing us good Dice Maze. Like it's all y'all's fault.
We love you guys, really.
We have $20 from Matt the Doctor who says, "Welcome to the Dice Palace. You will never escape. Gunstar Heroes is my favorite co-op game of all time and one of my favorite games, period. Glad I can catch a run of it and support a good cause. Save the planet and save the animals."
Oh, hello.
Nice. I actually
I
don't
have
know. I think he got
never
crushed
seen
in the
that happen
corner.
before. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That was really odd. Hey, Gunstar, am I right?
The pit is really awful, like this fight right here. Like, especially when like 4 or 5 get bunched on one side, then it's really hard to not get crushed. Crushing does 20 damage universally. Oh yeah, it's still you.
Yeah, get out of here, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, hey,
Excellent.
sweet. So let's see if I can actually hit that hard. In practice, I was actually hitting the item before it. Hey, there we go.
Whoa,
Awesome.
you hit like 3 buttons, dude. Congratulations.
We did it.
Okay, let's see where I go. I'm probably gonna roll a 2. No?
Yes, I don't have to do Vortex.
Yeah, this is one of the more troublesome bosses for him. He can theoretically deal constant damage to it, but it's a pain. Because he has to try to dodge the yellow laser. while actually like being on the bottom. For me, I can just kind of chill out, hang here. Something else I should mention about body attacks that I'm using right now is whenever you are hitting something with one, and in this case you can hit the laser, you are pretty much invincible, like you won't take damage. That's one of the reasons why I like slide into Minion Soldier a whole bunch, because he can't do anything to me if I'm doing that. Which is why I was getting thrown out of the recovery.
So since you got Vortex, I'm guessing I'm probably going to get Gondola then, huh?
I hope so.
Awesome.
That's the best outcome. Yeah, when I was saying there's some bosses that are bad for Tony to get, I was pretty much talking about Gondola.
Oh, can we trade controllers, please?
If you want to, yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, awesome. Hey, teamwork.
This is Tony's favorite boss, curry and rice.
Curry and rice is so much fun. You want to try to bait him to do, that attack right there. You go up and throw
Awesome.
him. And hey, you cool if I deal 20 damage to you, give or take?
No.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I mean, yeah, go for it, I guess. You can save like half a second if you intentionally take damage at the end of this fight. And it does 20, but I have quite a bit of health as it is.
Here you are.
His head will fly off, and you have to wait until it hits the ground for the fight to end. But if you just intercept it and take 20 damage and have it explode on you, then it ends a little quicker. Where are you going to go? Oh, nice.
Perfect. All right, all right.
I love this game.
We are getting that nearly 100% clear.
Co-op is potentially, and by potentially I mean almost always, slower than solo. One of the big reasons is, of course, the extra slowdown from having a second person. But another reason is because you're going to hit way more Dice Maze tiles than you would in solo. More often than not.
At the same time, running co-op on Dice Maze is really nice, because if you hit the one of the last squares the way back, you basically have a guaranteed way to still hit the end consistently.
Yeah, the whole way back thing is a big reset point for solo players. Mm-hmm. If you land on it, well, as the name implies, you go all the way back to the start.
Oh, sweet. Okay, this will be a fun thing to demonstrate as well.
Mm-hmm. But something about the tiles is they get used up when you land on them one time. So if one of us lands on it, then the other can just get to the end, no problem.
So this boss fight's really difficult, and you guys are going to see why here in a second.
This is a thing I figured out. I don't know if it's been known, but I figured it out like 2 days before SGDQ or something. You can just like hold down in the corner, and he'll just drop bombs on himself and die. It's pretty cool.
Definitely one of the most intense boss fights here.
I would agree. The reason you hold down is so that your hurtbox isn't as tall, because if you're standing up, you get crushed against the ceiling when he jumps, and that's obviously not good.
Oh, hey, nice.
So I get 2 more rolls. Cool. Ooh. Hopefully I don't get a 1 so we can actually end this.
Hopefully I don't get a 1. Hey, I mean, marathon luck, what's that, right?
I don't need those.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Okay, okay. I trust you, okay. Mm-hmm. I mean, this is why we're doing co-op.
Exactly.
Right? I believe in you.
Cool.
Hey, perfect, okay.
Excellent, excellent.
I mean, we pretty much cleared the whole board, but hey, that's Dice Maze for you.
That's how it goes. Finally at the boss of this stage.
Oh, where'd I go?
Hello? I don't know. I think you're gone.
Oh, dang.
I'm sorry.
Good luck.
Soul bonus, though. That's good.
Oh, sweet.
This is the only stage you get a soul bonus, I think.
Hello.
Black normally takes like quite a bit of time to take out because of how much health he has, but with throw damage, you can see his health ticking down at the top. I'm just going to shoot him to death because he had like 100. Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to go for a really cool strat here. Well done, Ion.
Yeah, dude, they're waiting for it. They want to see this hot strat.
So I'm going to trade with him.
The trade?
Yeah. I mean, it took some extra damage. I didn't need to, but right as soon as that explodes, you actually can attack him again to get the real gem there. So pretty cool trick. Mm-hmm. Ooh, our favorite stage coming up.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, we're both masochists, right? Let's be honest.
I'm pretty sure I'm the S in this relationship, then. Shh. Okay. So the thing that's difficult about this stage in co-op is enemies will continually spawn from the left and right sides of the screen. So you want to be pretty close to your partner, because the farther away you are, the closer you are to the edges, which means you have less reaction time for the soldier dudes.
Oh,
Oh my
hello?
god, dude, hello. Can you get back down here?
Yeah, I'll come back down here. I got you.
Heck, thank you.
Sweet, we did it.
There we go. He killed himself. Thank
Oh,
you.
nice.
Love that guy.
Made our work that much easier for us. Definitely welcome after that pretty full dice maze.
Yeah. Explosions do a lot of damage to enemies in this game. One of the biggest ways to get that is from the floating platform you see above. If you throw that at one of the phantoms, the mini-boss guys, they will instantly die. This is the hardest one to get, though, because he typically flies out of your reach most of the time. Okay, I hit him with part of it, so he took some damage, but it has to be like a head-on, like directly in the middle of the explosion in order for it to get an instant kill.
Nice.
Oh, you should grab that, yeah.
Thank you.
We are almost halfway through this stage. This is a pretty long straightaway. And it was also the biggest hurdle in learning this game co-op, I would say.
Hey, you think we're going to get it?
No.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's actually really bad because you can't get out.
Oh, almost.
Here,
oh, yeah, it crushes me, I think.
Hold on. Oh my god, this is actually horrible.
Okay, that's good
Okay,
enough.
yeah.
I mean, I took a lot of damage.
You lost
but,
half your
you know,
health, but it's okay. You know.
Yeah.
That
You're,
set of boxes, wow, that hit him directly on. It didn't kill him. Okay.
There we go.
Oh, it did a lot,
Hey, that's
though.
for me, right?
Yeah.
Sweet. Thank you, dude.
That set of boxes is really unpredictable. You can like clip through it without taking damage, which is what we try to go for. Oh my god, dude. Or you can get stuck. That's happened to me, and it just happened to Tony there. Or you can get a little momentum bug
Hey, thanks, bud.
where the boxes will push each other like through the screen, and if you do it right, it'll despawn that yellow mini boss. But that's actually slower to do that because a little satellite thing will stay on screen and slow down the game to about half speed. So you don't want to do that. At first we thought it was like hot new tech, but it's really not. Don't do it. In fact, I think your preferred name for that trick is like boxcar or something.
Yeah, because, yeah, like, literally makes, like, the shape of a car and just
Oh,
kind of...
no, dude, you're going to die.
Sweet.
Check it out. Love dancing. I love this guy. So, like before, we're going to try to throw this guy and basically just wail on him without having to worry about invincibility. It may have been too early. Yeah, okay. If that happens, then you just got to kind of deal with it. You can see him like flashing, and then we got to wait for him to stop flickering before we can hurt him again. So it's a pretty significant time loss, but it's not anything game-breaking. If anything, you getting crushed was the game-breaking thing, unfortunately.
I just got to be good at the game, which,
Yeah.
you know.
I mean, as long as you don't get hit by these bombs, you should be safe, I would imagine. Because as soon as you finish this guy off, he kind of changes forms. Like, he loses his jetpack, and then he tries to fight you on the ground. And that one you can just do with one person, like no big deal. Don't do. Okay. He's pretty much gonzo. Speaking of which, who's your favorite Muppet, Tony?
The one that's dead.
You mean you?
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference if he's here for this fight, because I'm just going to throw him in the corner. I actually want him to be in the right corner, so I'm going to get him over there, because he jumps to the right after this is over. So it's just better that way. I find if you face to the left, then he's more likely to do something that's not shoot the gun, but he's not listening to me right now.
Oh, hey, dude. How you doing?
Hey, dude. What was that all about? Don't leave me out.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
It's okay.
I was going to say we did it and come back, but...
Yeah, it's all right. Don't worry about it. See, if you weren't looking at his phone over there, you would have known. Dude.
Yeah, exactly. Shoot. Oh, well.
So in exchange, you need to tell me what it was about.
Oh, you know, just taking a selfie with my boy Sextrax.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, man.
okay. I get it.
So, one thing that we're going to need to try to do now, coming up here in the ship auto-scroller level, is try to secure me a lightning again, which, depending on the drops, might not happen during the auto-scroller, but there's a good chance we can get that before the boss sequence right after that, too. So, we're just going to kind of cross our fingers and just roll with it.
Unfortunately, this sequence is way harder if Tony doesn't have his weapon. He kind of carries this part.
Yeah, so, I mean, I totally beefed it there, and, dude, being your teammate, I apologize.
That's all right. Oh, it's something I don't think I mentioned this. Flame Chaser, the lightsaber, and a few other weapons. I don't recall which ones can erase bullets. And it's better if he has his because it doesn't cause as much slowdown as mine does. Because during this shmup section, there's just bullets coming from everywhere, and I can just use him as like a shield or whatever to deflect all of them.
We got $10 from the Sound Defense saying, "Good luck, TonyOgbot. Swing that lightsaber round and round. It's almost like you've done this before."
Yo, thanks the Sound Defense. Really appreciate it, dude.
Those way forward connections, man.
Yeah, man. We're a really tight community, and we definitely love way forward and such.
Yeah, dude, I saw all the like 50 tweets about that interview, man. How'd that go?
Oh, really well, actually.
Yeah. So, did you get the job?
No,
Oh, dude, there it is.
Oh, hey, perfect. And
All right, now
there we go.
Now
Sweet.
the segment's actually
Okay.
going to be pretty easy.
So this is actually the hardest part of the run for me, because I just need to hold one button down. So, since we're all comfy here, my boy Sexrex actually had a really good idea that I really want to try to execute on here. So, let's get this all extended out here. Yeah, I invested in a selfie stick just for this occasion, this hard part in the run here. So, let's see, camera's all set. All right, everyone say cheese. Cheese. Hello? Oh,
Hello?
wait. One more for, oh, hey, there we go, perfect.
Oh my god, dude.
Gunstar Heroes, everyone. All right, so yeah, this part is honestly not the most intense part of the run for me. I just do a little flipping back and forth every once in a while, and I just make sure that Ion's pretty safe from a lot of the bullets here.
Some of them are like nothing. Like that guy was shooting lasers, but you chill it at the bottom part of the screen and nothing happens. That's a pretty common thing. Like there will be safe spots you can be at. A whole bunch of the bullets are homing those, so you just have to erase those, which is why it's really important that he got lightning as a random drop. This part is one of the sections where there's a bunch of enemies that show up and just shoot a bunch of bullets at you at once.
Yeah, another really cool thing too to note about the satellite specifically is that it'll also take shots for him and not deal any damage to me for some odd reason. So yeah, it's a really nice thing to have in the run here.
Speaking of chilling at the bottom,
Definitely a complete blind spot here. It's pretty nice.
you can't do that for too long because if you just sit in the same spot, the bullets or I don't know what those are, the green spinny things will get you.
I'd say they're like some kind of satellite.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of the satellite, I don't know if anybody's like watching, but there's like a little red orb on the ship. That's me controlling the movement, and the blue orb is the little satellite that can revolve around it. You grabbed my health.
Oh,
dude.
nice.
Oh my
Teamwork.
goodness! I can't believe this. The satellite can't take damage. It can actually absorb bullets just like the lightsaber can. Thankfully, the part after this isn't too bad. So as long as I don't, get down to double-digit health or something, I think I can still do double-digit actually. But
Yeah, we should be good.
yeah, it should be fine.
I believe in you.
Thanks, dude. Appreciate it.
That's why we're teamwork, co-op buddies.
So the reason I'm using Tony as just my own personal stick, really, is because if I fire Flame Chaser, look how much it slows down.
Yeah.
It's not a good idea, so I can't do too much besides dodge. It's all on him. Thankfully, he's very good at dodging, especially me in Guilty Gear XRD.
Yo, see me in Super Turbo, son.
I will.
Got the lamest boxer you'll ever see.
Oh, God, dude. I have the flippiest chun you'll ever see, man.
Good question, dude.
I think Catherine was yesterday, wasn't it?
Thursday at 2?
There's a tournament for Catherine, part 2. Oh, baby, I may have to get in on that.
Will love be over? So one cool thing about this here is that this turret will actually just shoot at us, and since I'm like not only throwing out my lightsaber, I'm also like protecting him with my body. Like it really trivializes that little mini boss there. Let's take care of that missile too while we're at it. Hey, there's another.
Oh, no.
Oh, hey, nice.
Yeah, dude, excellent. it's pretty amazing how much of a joke this part becomes if you have like anything that can erase bullets. If you don't, it is terrible, partially because the enemies will spawn bullets upon death as a revenge kind of thing. But if you're already attacking them, then you don't even see the extra bullet. Like, it's just instantly erased. There's still a little bit more of this to go, so if you have donations, that'd be cool. This is actually like, I think it's like 2 minutes left, so.
Sure thing. We got $30 from Anonymous, who says, almost forgot about Gunstar Heroes. Fun to watch, it's cleared so effortlessly. Donation is heading to 100% Chrono Trigger and the great cause. 20 from Rodrigo Zuko. Greetings from Uruguay. You guys are awesome. Gunstar Heroes is one of my favorite games.
So, funny story. This is actually the first and only Genesis game I really played.
Yeah, the whole story he was given before about how he picked up Gunstar to help make this run happen, he had never played it before. He's just a friend of mine. He's like, hey, dude, let me help you out. So that was cool of you.
Hey, man, at least I can do. So it looks like we're getting really good patterns here. Ideally, we want him to just kind of sit here like this, because 7 Force can be kind of a buster sometimes with a lot of his movement here. But wow, yeah, this is really good here.
Yeah, if he does any of these repetitive ones like Blaster Force or Urchin where they try to shoot you over and over, it's really good that you just erase the bullets like with every other thing in this auto-scroller.
This is,
Oh,
probably
nice. Got him. Oh, we had him trapped in
shoot.
the corner, and then he got out.
There we go.
Good.
Stay there, Crab
Excellent.
Force.
No,
Okay,
he's not going to do that.
Yeah, this is definitely some
That
of
was
the
a
best
good
patterns
pattern.
we've seen
Yeah.
in this part for a while.
The worst thing for him to change into, in my opinion, is Phoenix Force the Blue Bird,
Mm-hmm.
because like just by being on screen it causes slowdown, and then it fires more things that cause even more. I finished with a lot of health. This should be pretty free, in my honest opinion, to be frank.
To be quite frank,
Yeah.
I think we'll definitely be fine with this next part. So this boss fight's really cool. It's a lot of manipulation of me personally as a personal projectile here. So we'll hopefully I'll do my job appropriately here.
Got him.
Nice.
Excellent. So that first one was Unit of the Hammer. If you don't kill him right there, he will spin in the background and you lose like half a minute. Then I don't know what these are, but it just launches them out. They don't hurt you directly, the explosion hurts you. So it gives you some time to react to it. Pretty simple, pretty easy, pretty free.
All right, so time for me to do a lot more work here coming up.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, we almost got that.
There we go. Just poke him a little bit.
Unit of the Dragon is like the dumbest fight in the whole game. He barely does anything. This is my favorite boss. The one upcoming. I don't want to spoil it, but it's pretty fantastic.
Oh, definitely.
This is Unit of the Runner. Check him out.
Definitely on a mission there. All right, so let's see how I do here.
Oh, he went too far back. Not bad?
And let that be a reminder that your friends make for the best projectiles.
Yes, they do. That's a good pose.
So here comes one of the most difficult parts of the run here, the boss rush. We see kind of remixed versions of the bosses here. They can be really interesting to deal with.
Shoutouts to Duck Battalion, the best name.
Yeah.
The strat for this guy, if he jumps backwards like this, you just have to shoot him, and then when he walks forward, you throw your partner at him. But if he walks forward like he did, then you try to capitalize by throwing at him as much as possible. Or you can do like jump kicks like Tony's going for. It's not over yet. This guy kind of comes out and messes with you a little bit. You just got to throw him a few times.
Oh, yeah.
Let me throw you, dude. Oh my god, dude. Okay.
Sweet.
Sick. I took a little too much damage there, but that's okay. This part's kind of wonky. You really have to take advantage of the fact that body attacks, you can grab it, that body attacks make you invincible when you're coming into contact with something.
Oh, nice.
Oh, dude, I accidentally did like a moonwalk up the slope, so.
Nice.
Okay. All right, 3, 2, 1, go.
So yeah, we kind of do a bit of like a pause
Oh,
setup
whoops,
there,
yeah.
so we can mash in unison, but sometimes we kind of mash harder or slower than each other.
Yeah, in solo, those cannons fire off as soon as you jump, but in co-op, you gotta time it. Alright, so for this boss, you want him to not shoot bubbles because that causes a lot of issues with Tony dealing damage. Thankfully, if you stay close, it typically doesn't do it. So I'm gonna stay back, hit it with my Flame Chaser, and Tony's gonna, well, I hope he doesn't get hit too much more. Alright, that should be fine. He's greatly taking advantage of the fact, you know, with the invincibility thing, like I've been talking about 10 million times.
Right.
Next dude is Orange. Casually, and when you're like learning the run, I would say Orange is one of the most frustrating fights, just because of his damage output.
You want that or should I?
Hey, you grab it.
All right, sounds good, dude.
You can kind of loop him like you do before, but it's a little more difficult, a little more complicated.
Definitely more costly too if we make mistakes here, so this is pretty serious time.
Yeah, I should have jumped up. That was my mistake.
All
Oh,
right, so
you need
that's-
to get
yeah.
out of there. Okay.
Oh, shoot.
Oh, I am making critical errors right now. So the idea is like, if I'm above him, it'll bait him into doing that spiral attack. And then I can shoot him in order for him to go into the little shaky thing. And then Tony can run over and throw him. It does a massive amount of damage, like 80, and I ate all of it because I'm bad.
Hey, that works.
Oh, you took some of it too. Okay.
Yeah, that
good.
can be a little scary, but yeah,
Alright.
that was pretty well done.
Not one of my finer moments. Oh, dude.
All right, so let's get you some health here quick.
Yeah. The black refight's really awkward. Like, that's the only way to describe it.
Yeah, one thing we really stressed trying to figure out coming up with this run was trying to avoid these, but then it just so happens during one of our practice runs, we just kind of accidentally threw each other into those pods, and
It blows
found
them
out,
up.
yeah, it blows
Oh,
them
what
up.
are you hanging from? Oh, him.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
oh,
you,
that
dude.
was me. Okay. Whoa. All right.
All right, so I'll just
Okay, good.
laser him. We're good, we're good.
Yeah, we should be fine. There's 2 bosses left. There is Green, who's chilling out there in the corner, and then there's the final boss, which we will get to when we get there. Of course, you know, that's kind of how it goes.
Oh, dang.
The elevator is on a cycle, so you have to wait so long for it to get to the end. Green's a pretty silly boss. So when he gets up, he'll throw these little ninja stars, but I just have to leave Flame Chaser there to knock him out of it ASAP, and Tony's going to be erasing the bullets the whole time. He does move a little bit each time you throw him, so you kind of have to adapt. You know, you got to play it by ear. Usually he ends up in the same spot, though. Or rather, the hitbox for Flame Chaser is so wide that it doesn't matter too much. Ooh, or that can happen. He wants to stand pretty far back, because if he's too close, he'll just bust out an uppercut, and he's invincible during it. If you're far away, he throws the stars, so it's the good bait. All right, good.
All right, that was
All right, cool.
green.
All green?
All green. So yeah, now all we have now is the last boss fight, and what do you say about how we approach this one, man?
We should play it safe.
Okay.
We should definitely play this safe. So this boss is very long, and based on our health, it's not going to be too great. So we're going to take an intentional death, which shouldn't take too long. It'll reset us at full health, and the boss gives you extra weapons at the start. so we can get our weapons back immediately.
Yeah, originally we were both grabbing fire at the beginning of the run, just for the sake of just looking out.
Don't grab that,
Yeah,
it'll take longer to die.
Yeah, just for the sake of only needing to look for our respective weapons. But actually, when we got together here to do some practice in person, we had the thought that, hey, since Gold and Silver here gives us fire and gives us lightning, why not just start with Chaser for the Flame Chaser side of things? So yeah, it's definitely a fun thing to figure out and in turn turn into a really cool strat.
All right, cool.
All right, cool.
Excellent.
We did it.
We did it, dude. You grabbed that. You
Sweet.
definitely
Yeah,
did
thank
it.
you.
Yeah. I feel pretty bad. That was basically my fault because I got hit by orange.
Oh, don't worry about it.
Oh,
man.
well. So gold and silver, you can only hurt the gems. That's the source of his power. That's kind of the plot. The other, like, militant-looking guy was taking the gems to bring this guy back and kind of use him for his own gain, but gold and silver wasn't having any of that. So I'm going to use Flame Chaser to chase the jewels around. He's going to lock gold and silver in the corner like a beast. At different health values, the jewels will chase him around, or they'll try to attack, actually. So we have to change our plan accordingly. This is going pretty well, though. Did we even need the suicide, dude? I don't think we needed to.
Well, we'll find out.
Well. Oh, if the gem starts doing like really stupid attacks, you can throw it in order to stop it. But I'm too busy dealing damage to do that. And Tony's too busy locking him down to do that. So if he gets an opportunity, he could throw that. But we should be okay. It switched to a good one anyway because we took long enough.
And time's coming up.
It's not
Pretty
quite
soon,
yet.
pretty
Yeah,
soon.
it's like 30 seconds from now.
Get ready on that foot pedal, my man.
Aw, dude. All right, so I didn't make the rules, but time stops whenever you lose control of your character, which is on fade out. It also gives you an opportunity to kind of dance around a little bit. And I can shout out my sponsor, Mountain Doritos, real quick. Time. What we get? All right.
What was that?
What is it?
Hey, we did it, dude.
That's good.
So, as far as we know, no one has actually ever completed a co-op run on Expert. So I guess for all intents and purposes, that's world record, isn't it?
Yeah, that's really close to the co-op normal times, which take much longer because on Expert, you deal half damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. And bosses aren't nearly as aggressive, so it's harder to lock them down.
So for any of you at home running normal co-op Gunstar here, I mean, hey, hopefully some of our strategies here will help you improve your times as well.
Yeah, good stuff,
Good stuff,
dude.
my man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, Tony and Ion, thank you very much for that awesome run of Gunstar Heroes. We have $50 from Anonymous. Caught the Games Done Quick bug at last year's AGDQ and decided that this time I would actively donate. I admire what you're doing and I'm loving all the hype runs. Godspeed to you guys. P.S. I can't kill something so adorable. Save the animals. Alright guys, we'll be right back after a short video from MSF.